Welcome to the program Power to Unite with Elvira. This time, andito pa rin po tayo sa 5th Southeast Asia Video Festival sa Bangkok, Thailand, kung saan po natapos natin kagabi at napaka-successful po. Who is the person behind the success of this 5th Southeast Asia Video Festival? It's none other than Miss Warinnet Termsirikamol. Siya po ang Festival Director ng 5th Southeast Asia Video Festival for Children here in Bangkok. Siya po magiging guest namin. Anong pag-uusapan natin? Siya po abangan ninyo dahil napaka-successful po. At siya po ang isi-share namin ang magandang idea nila how they do it amidst all the challenges. Magbabalik po ang Power to Unite with Elvira. Warinnet, congratulations, Sawadika and Kapkung Ka. Until now, I couldn't believe we made it.
Yes, me too.
It's just like a dream, you know. The success of last night, 5th Southeast Asia Video Festival, which we really attribute to the Be Amazing team.
Yeah.
You know, your staff, your family, your children, we're all working together. I think that's the clue.
Yes.
You know, family solidarity, family unity, and family involvement plays a very important role. Why you were able to do it in such a short time.
Yeah.
Actually, this is already the 5th time we did it. We started in the Philippines twice, then in Cambodia, in Malaysia. But this is a huge success.
Thank you.
And I really want to interview you because I want the Filipino and even ASEAN, you know, country realize how important is communication, how important is really, you know, teamwork, you know, and leadership.
Yeah.
You know, you are the enlightened leaders of the whole thing, you know. So everybody came home thanking us, you know, for the success, for the hard way. And I want to thank, you know, the staff for their effort. They really moved very fast. So what I would like to know, before we talk about it, can you please introduce yourself? How did your family get involved in producing? That's why it becomes like very easy for you to do, although it's very difficult.
Yeah,
Because you will not sleep for several nights thinking how to give the best, you know. But you were able to do it because maybe of your family background. I think your parents play a very important role. Your experience, you know, also play an important role to what we had achieved, you know, your Be Amazing team did.
Yeah. It's a very long story, but I have to tell that when I was very young, about 9 to 10, I went to children club. The Patharachari that make the children club, the legend one in Thailand. And we went there with my sibling, my father and mother, let them go inside the children club. And we just play there, we just like training there. Like we have to acting, we have to training others, we have to shooting the camera. That is very a good space for us to learning, but it's free, you know. This time it no have anymore. So when we grown up, we feel like we are very heartfelt for that, and we want to expand our happiness inside through the media also. So I started my children media since when I was very young like that, and I grow in the direction way with support of my family, and my siblings go follow me also. So when we have graduated or something, we just build a company to do this kind of work. Everyone always asks that family work, it works or not? You work with your sibling? Oh, with me cannot, but with us, actually in the first time we are a group always, but we turn to each other, and we have very supportive from our family. My mother and father very support us, and we live together. So we try to build our company like family business, but it's not just like you say that you have many boss, because we have 4 people. You have the staff will have many boss, but actually we get the feeling like we are the whole family together, and we are try to listen to each other and treat them like they are our family. So we empower them that they can do everything, like our child, our siblings. So we empower them, and we thank you them for every time they did very well. And we training also, we train them to be better, because I believe that not only just you give them the treat that very nice, but you have to give them the education, you have to give them the training, so they will love themselves, and they will love the work that they do, and they will proud of themselves and can give everything energy to the social, to the kids, to the work that they do. So that's why we work like this. We play together with the staff, we eat together, we sleep together, and we work together. We always play together, just playing card or go outside, and we empower to each other. So that's why I think everything around that is like family and friendship. So it's work for us.
It's really something that, in your case, it's the family support. Because it's how many generations? They are the second generation. When I meet your son, and the cousin, Hero, Heart, and all the little kids, I'm very amazed that, with this generation now, they can really say, Mommy, I don't want. This is not my life. But they were there doing their role. And they are only 15, 16 years old. But they are already facing the challenge of how to be involved in the media world, So aside from this, aside from what is the role? Because you mentioned before your father, you have this producing television program where you all wear mascot. You were doing that.
At the very beginning, we actually we have not much money, so we have to do it ourselves. We have to do the animation, do the MC, script writer, reading the song, and also wearing the mascot. Everyone have to wearing the mascot, and we do the TV show and also go out for the event. But we set up the event, and then we have to wearing the mascot and go for everything. We know which part is hard. We know which part is very tough for us. So that's why when we saw the staff to do that, we feel. I know you were very tired. You are very tired about it. I can feel that.
But at that time, because you said you were all very poor, your family were poor, but the joy is there because you were all together. That I think compensate, the hardship, because all of you were asked to wear the mascot, although you don't understand why me, but it leads you to what you are today, right?
Even my father have to the messenger to send everything to everywhere and do it with my husband to do the decoration, to do the landscape, to work, and my mother have to give us the food, prepare the food or something, and go out with us to buy the clothes for the show or something. We work at that time very tough, but it was very nice, very happy at that time also, and we can grown up.
Magbabalik po ang Power to Unite with Elvira. I'm really happy that even though you come very late, only 2024, 22, yeah, as the governing board, we are still groping our way, you know. So, and to ask you to be the one to organize, I'm happy you said yes, you know, although it takes time.
Yeah.
And because I have so much confidence, you know, I feel that once you were pinpointed as the person, you know, but we have to ask your yes or no. And I'm very confident already they can do it. That's how I trust, you know. And very happily, and I'm very proud to say that, you know, it's a support of the secretariat, also from the Philippines, the network, that we were able to do this. But of course, from time to time, I have to come here to check if everything is okay, you know. And never, even in one moment, that I doubt that you cannot deliver, but rather you deliver it more successfully than what we did for the past 4 years. So, and I can see you owe it, you know, to your team, you know, to your sponsor, and I know it's not very easy. So can you tell us how you were able to convince the sponsor, you know, to support your program?
I always say that it's very, I'm really lucky because I think I'm lucky since I was born in this family. This is what I think, and I always thankful for that. And everything happened is like maybe because we are intense to do the things for the good things. So why I have to do this is actually at the first time I try to make it happen just a small one, but I have the child media with us. They saw what we do is for the children, and they always also saw what Southeast Asian Video Festival did is for the children too. And this is very, they just saw by themselves, and we work together. And then they said that we can do it for Thailand also. They want to make it in Thailand, and they support us very much to do this one. And they just writing the project and be with us and go for the foundation, another foundation. So how to convince, I didn't think about what about the convinces, but I think about what I want to do. It's not the convince, but what I want to do for this country, what I want to do for the children and the media for the children. I want to the children in Thailand have this moment also, because after my children club, my last children club that I ever been when I was young closed, the very poor, very little the children program in Thailand, and as I said that the children thing is very small things around the country. So I want to make it big, make the voice of the children louder, and make the children be brave, empower them to do what they are feeling to do is good. So because everything around us today is very, very dark, and adults have many things to concern, a financial, a society, war or whatever, but they didn't concern about the kids who is gonna be the adult in the future. That's not long time, but you just left them behind. So I think we should, if you want the future is better, you should do it now with the children.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah, so that's why I feel like that. So we just agree together with the child media, and we will work for it.
And I think your vision, you know, really fits, you know, to be part of the PIP Southeast Asia Video for Festival for Children, because you know your experience, the love, you know, the support of your staff, family, and your kids, your husband plays a very important role. And you know, convincing Trimedia to support this one, as you said, it's not convincing, but it's just the desire is, you know, you're so selfless. You never think of your person that I want to be known, but rather the answer was, what can I do to share? Because you're very observant. You are right. You know, children are neglected because in Asia, they always say, you're still a child, you don't know what is going on, but that's not true. The work that they showed yesterday is already telling us.
Yes.
They are pouring out their heart. Please do something. Listen to us.
Yeah.
Children are children. They want to have fun. They want to express their creativity. They don't want to talk violence. They don't want to
Yeah.
talk about famine. They don't want to talk poverty because it's not their world. But these are the future leaders. So we have to make them feel that the world is still beautiful. You will be the leader of that. We are just, as you said, giving them the opportunity, a venue, to express their heart desire. And we need to listen,
Yes.
to their work, to their message, That's why I'm glad that Kempon,
Yeah.
agree with you because you were really telling them na it's about time. Think of them. They are the victims when there's war, where this, human trafficking. Children are the first to be, victims. And we need to put a stop on that.
Yeah.
And I want the adult, look how they smile. Isn't it? They're so cute. They're so innocent. Why took advantage of them?
Yeah.
Why exploit them? So this is one of our dream that children should be respected.
Yes.
Children should be, cared for. Give them the best that they can have because they only need simple life.
Yeah.
They don't need gadget.
Yeah.
They are happy. As you said, in your world, you were poor at the time. Then your parents bring you to country club, you were so happy.
Yeah.
But you never said, I need a telephone, I need a cell phone.
Yeah,
But
never.
you grew up, very happy. But now the children know, without cell phone,
Yeah.
their world is ending. Right? So we have to change that.
Yeah.
And I believe children 17 years old, since they have a strong relationship with the parents, I could see we can still mold them. I saw how your son, they really respect and listen.
Yeah.
So we can still try to tell this, next generation leader, you have the capability to do it just like us, but you also need our guidance,
Yeah.
We cannot give them too much freedom. Too
Yeah.
much freedom will resort sometimes to wrong direction,
Yeah.
So I'm so happy that you meet the right person, the Health Foundation also.
Yes.
And I think she is very, very impressed with how you presented. And what is the most important that I saw is the cultural background, where
Yeah.
Thailand is so diverse, but you were able to unite them.
Yeah.
Thailand is so proud of your heritage. That's one thing I saw. That what you have shown, whether it's through music, through dance, through instrument, you never forget, I love Thailand, And I want our Filipino televiewers to follow what you lead, Be proud of your heritage, be proud of your culture. So now we back to this health. How do you convince Miss Matana, because she's a very strong woman,
Yeah.
and she's highly respected, to take part in this Southeast Asia Video Festival?
Actually, as I tell you that we work with the Child Media, and the Child Media is the sub-organization of the Thai Health Foundation. So Miss Kempon and me have to do the project together, and we write the project together, and we make the project not just only the event, but we training the kids, and we showcase, we bring the kids to the festival. Before this festival, we bring the kids to watch and empower them and make the whole time like the festival. So everything step by step, and it's about learning. It's about give the children media more powerful. So I think Mrs. Matana saw that everything is happen for the reason of the children media in the right way. So she said that, okay, I will give you to this opportunity to work on the children media festival.
And I think she's very happy about it, that she really stayed behind and
Yeah.
learned more,
Yeah.
And we had a lot more to say, but time is so short, so I have to cut off and then come back again.
Yeah.
So napakaganda po ang sharing ni Miss Warinnet. So ano pa kaya ang kanyang ma-experience kung bakit naging successful itong 5th Southeast Asia Video Festival for Children? Siya po abangan nyo sa pagbabalik ng Power Tonight with Elvira, part 2 po ng aming magandang conversation.
Paint the world with love, every shade like the stars up above.
Warinnet,
Yes.
A while ago, you know, as you shared with me how you get involved, how you dream, you know, to create this Be Amazing team. So we saw the important works of Happy Family Life.
Yeah.
And then you also mentioned that the reason why you have empathy with your staff, you treat them like a family because of your experience as a mascot.
Yeah.
You saw how hard it is.
Yes.
And I know and I agree with you. So it's very important if you want to enlighten the next generation, should not come very easy. You also have to fall down for you to be able to stand up. So, and you also mentioned that you're lucky, but I think it's your charm, your leadership that really convince, you know, that makes people agree with you because you have a common love for children. I'm so happy that Thailand realized children should be given a voice.
Yes.
That's the most important. So when you work with, you know, Trimedia, Kenamporn, and also Miss Matana,
Yes.
so I'm so surprised with all your vision, you know, because you all are very intelligent. You were able to come, you know, our team was Magic of Peace, you know, enlightening the kids of their role. And it never fails to admire, and you know what I saw yesterday, like the Malaysian kid, you know, the one who won the award because she's being bullied. She said, "Oh, you know," and she's very good in English. She said she's a, I think 9 years old girl, you know. I came here without knowing anything. I only know about my country. Now I have international friends. I met Vietnam, I met Laos, you know. So it's a pride
Yeah.
that she is not alone. If
Yeah.
we can train all these children,
Yes, yes,
you
yes.
know, we are paving the way for them. So
Yes.
what do you think, you know, you can do more, especially here locally, because it has to start to attract more. What do you
Yeah.
think your future vision that, because I told Miss Matana, support Be Amazing so that it's sustainable.
Yeah. I think the children can work themselves through the social media or to the online session. I mean, just this morning I saw the kids, international kids, our kids is playing together, and my son don't want to leave. He wants to stay, don't sleep. Actually, he have the class at the morning, but he very late now. He don't want to leave, but he want to still with the friend, and I feel the chemical around that is very nice, and share together, play together. They don't have to like no one like just sitting on the phone, but they just leave the phone, just left it to selfie together or whatever, shooting to each other, and then they talk a lot. So I think this kind of thing is very nice, and we can make them work together. We have to train them, we have to give them the relation together, and sometimes we can just arrange the Zoom meeting for them from a lot of country, ASEAN country, and just let them one point to talk about with the festival or with the children media. What do you think about this one? And they just come and they love to see each other, and everything will be like very natural, very creative over there, and they can work together. And we as an adult, we just listen to them and gather the idea and make it happen for them what they want to do. So it would be like very good opportunity for
You are
them.
leading towards the right direction with the help of your son, who is really representing this coming generation. You know, you see, they are very simple in their needs.
Yeah.
It's the gadget is not that important,
Yeah.
but it's rather people to people contact. The people, the friends that they gather, for them it's more important.
Yeah.
But gadget is only there as a way of communication, but it should not be the sole attention given.
Yeah.
So by creating this one and your observation and your support, we really helped him to grow and develop more into a
Yeah.
better person.
Yeah.
And the influence can lead to other kids, you know.
Yes.
Because in the Philippines, it's like that, Rapi, the same.
Rafi,
yeah.
Rafi, yeah.
They become really, they communicate, and they because we want the Filipino kids also to listen, to understand the neighbor kids
Yeah.
also, so they can make the world better because they will be the next leader,
Yeah.
Napakaganda po ng sharing ni Miss Warinnet kung saan po nakita natin ang puso po niya ay para sa bata, di ba? Pero paano niya nagawa ito na napakaganda. If only you were here to witness what happened in the opening and the closing, you will be amazed and in awe that the whole family who works together make it such a huge success, and it paves the way for the Southeast Asia Video Festival to continue to have hope. We will come back again for another episode because she can share a lot more of her ideas, her vision, and what happened, why this was able to be achieved in such a short time. Magbabalik po at abangan po ninyo ang Power to Unite with Elvira sa susunod na linggo. It's part 2 of our beautiful conversation with the festival director, with Miss Warinnet Termsirikamol, na siya po also a governing board member ng Southeast Asia Video Festival for Children.
Power to unite, bless her now with heaven's grace. May her days be crowned with mercy, till we see you face to face. Power to unite. Today we thank you for the gift her life has spun. Glory be to God the Father, through the Spirit in the Son.